here's your tale of the tape. Number 2 ranked José Aldo, 31 years old. Jeremy Stephens, number 2 pounds under the 146-pound allowance. Jeremy Lil Heathen Stephens will have a 1-inch reach advantage. All right, now to get us the introductions for this co-main event, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. This fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a freestyle fighter holding a professional record, 28 wins, 14 losses. Presenting the number 4 ranked featherweight contender in the world, Jeremy Little Heathen Stephens. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 26 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 146 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, presenting the former WEC featherweight champion and the former 2-time UFC featherweight champion and the number 2 ranked featherweight contender in the world, José Aldo Jr. And the action begins. Our referee in charge, Yves Lavigne.
Well, Calgary knows there is mixed martial arts royalty in the building tonight. Thank you, Brooklyn Wren. And of course, I'm talking about that man, José Aldo Jr. as he draws Jeremy Stephens tonight in the co-main event here on Fox. Favorites are 8-1 thus far tonight. A couple pick'em fights in there as well. And with that touch of gloves, we are underway. Tonight's Fight Clock is sponsored by Mile 22, starring Mark Wahlberg, in theaters August 17th. Jeremy Stephens in the black trunks, José Aldo in the yellow and green of his native Brazil.
For all that José Aldo's accomplished, he comes in as the underdog, and that tells me that people underestimate the greatness of Max Holloway a little bit, because José still seemed powerful. He still seemed fast in those fights. I just think that Max Holloway is easily the best fighter, not easily, but the best fighter in this division, and it showed against José Aldo. And him coming as an underdog for all he's accomplished, I know Jeremy's looked great, but Aldo still looked like Aldo in those fights.
Leg kick for Jeremy Stephens. There is no denying how good Stephens has been during this current run. He's put all his trust in Eric Del Fierro, Nick Piedmont, Dominic Cruz. And the seminal moment really was after the Renato Moicano fight for Stephens, when he sat down with Dominic, had a long conversation, and at that point, shortly thereafter, committed fully to Alliance MMA, and a nice land knee to the body for Stephens.
Jeremy's throwing those leg kicks. He said I can out-leg kick José Aldo if I need to. He feels he's just a much better mixed martial artist than José Aldo. It's just taking some time for him to get this level of fight.
This is the first time in José Aldo's UFC career that he is scheduled for a non-title fight. First 3-round fight of his UFC tenure.
It's crazy that these guys are both so powerful, and they're both pretty flat-footed, just standing in front of each other. It's almost like wait for the dynamite to explode between these two.
Stephens continues to feint. Aldo tried to land the right hand on the way out, just out of range. Nice uppercut from José Aldo. Phone booth fighting now.
Jeremy Stephens is willing to take one, though, because he feels that when he lands so much harder.
I think he hurt Aldo.
Yeah, he hurt him.
Oh, an uppercut from Stephens. Good head movement from José Aldo, but he did get touched.
That uppercut just landed.
And now Aldo returns fire. What a first half to the opening round.
Hey, this is how you fight Aldo, though. You make him, hey, you test his ego. This is what Max said. You test Aldo's ego, and this guy's a fighter. He's going to stand and train with you, because that's what he does.
Pretty significant cut under the right eye of Jeremy Stephens. We'll keep an eye on that.
It would have been smart for Aldo to try to get a takedown, maybe go to the clinch. But instead, when he was hurt, he just started swinging for the fences. he's got a little bit of respect from Jeremy Stephens, though, because now Jeremy's letting him walk him down a little bit.
Telegraph that spinning attack.
Yep. Maybe Jeremy's just waiting for the next explosion, J.A.
Good overhand right from José Aldo. Followed it up with a left hand shortly thereafter.
That head movement, man.
The top for Aldo, missed with the follow-up left, but split the guard nicely there, did Aldo.
Oh, nice right hand by Jeremy Stephens. Jeremy's much better when he's the one going forward and going first.
Oh! That got Stephens' attention! José Aldo to the body!
What a body shot by José Aldo!
Stephens trying to rally through adversity here, DC.
What a body shot by José Aldo. And he still wins it. Jeremy still wins it in pain.
Stephens in a world of trouble here.
Yeah, but Jeremy's doing a good job, though. He's holding the hand and showing the ref that he's still there. It's over now.
That'll do it! The King of Rio is back! José Aldo!
Wow! What a body shot by José Aldo Jr.
And that should mute the